Islam is headed to Madison Square Garden to fight Madalena. According to Khabib, the only way you are going to get Islam and Ilya is if Jack wins. If Jack is to win, where does that take him? The reason you can't answer that question, nobody's expecting Jack to win. That's a problem for selling out the Garden, except you have a reality. And the reality is Jack is one hell of a hard fight. And the only way you can make money is with an anticipation. I'm just asking you, is that a main event at Madison Square Garden? Yeah, I sure think so.
When a guy like Islam Makhachev, who is the UFC lightweight champion, the pound for pound best fighter on earth, when he gets into the cage on the day, whatever it is, that Saturday night, this is a peak of performance and training that cannot be maintained. You're getting it to right when your body can recover and is forced to maintain this insane level of fitness, and then you have to take a break.
Wait, guys. Brother, this coffee shop, not this Habib gym.
Elbow to elbow.
For the cake, we have
Low
to
cut and low cut.
Wow, low cut.
Pound for pound, my #1 guy.
The energy surrounding UFC 322 is unlike anything the fight world has felt in years. Islam Makhachev, the lightweight champion, the Dagestani machine, is moving up to welterweight to face Australia's own Jack Della Maddalena, one of the sharpest strikers in the game. This isn't just a fight, this is a test of legacy, power, and pride.
Who you got? Ilya Islam.
I've got Makhachev.
I got Makhachev as well.
And I've got Makhachev second round TKO with a knee in the
Oh, yeah, you going bad rounds.
Yeah, I think he'll shoot a couple takedowns. Ilya will stuff it. Ilya will catch him a few times and people will go ooh and ah. And then when they clash again, I think Makhachev will go grab him. Ilya will think, oh, he's shooting again. Tie clinch bang, body, knee to the head. Ilya's all of a sudden stumble downhill from there. I think he beats Oliveira with a body shot though.
Inside Islam's camp, the mood is serious. Training in Dubai's relentless heat, Islam looks stronger, heavier, and more calculated than ever before. His longtime coach Javier Mendez says, he's not just adding muscle, he's building controlled power. The sessions are brutal, wrestling drills with heavier partners, endless rounds of clinch work, and explosive striking combinations that show a new side of the champion. Even Khabib Nurmagomedov has been overseeing the camp closely, ensuring every detail is perfect.
I think the biggest thing on our side is he's very, very strong. Very strong. So yes, he's super, super strong. Out of all my lightweights, he is the strongest one out of all of them. I don't recall one lightweight stronger than him. Not even close. He's the strongest. So out of everybody I have, he's the guy that has the best opportunity to be able to handle the strength of the bigger guys.
When Joe Rogan saw Islam's recent training footage, he couldn't hide his amazement. On his podcast, Rogan said, "It's insane. Islam looks like a completely different animal at 170. He's bigger, stronger, and still moves like a lightweight." That reaction alone sent fans into a frenzy.
When a guy like Islam Makhachev, who is the UFC lightweight champion, the pound for pound best fighter on earth, when he gets into the cage on the day, whatever it is, that Saturday night, this is a peak of performance and training that cannot be maintained. You're getting it to right when your body can recover and is forced to maintain this insane level of fitness. Take a break.
Daniel Cormier, who's trained and commentated with Islam for years, added, if Islam wins this, he joins the rarest company in UFC history, a true two-division legend.
And then Islam resettled himself. Once he got that takedown though, it was par for the course. You know, Joe, this guy, we are wrestlers, just like Makhachev. But guys could somehow move on the bottom when I took them down. Granted, once they started to get up, I would try to allow them to get up so I could throw them back down, right? That's fatigue. But with Makhachev, they don't even move. And I'm talking about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts, chill. Oliveira, black belt. Poirier, black belt. Makano, black belt. And he's submitting them all. And I promise you, everybody knows that that's his best submission, but they keep getting caught in it. And the moment he gets it on, that squeeze, second to none. I know you say it's hard to look up to someone younger than you, but he carries a bit of an edge. He carries a bit of an aura about him that now is undeniable. And I believe that every time he walks into the octagon going forward, there's going to be more and more expectation. Chael, when he steps into the octagon next time, he will have the opportunity to tie Anderson Silva for the longest win streak in UFC history. That's how dominant this guy has been.
But on the other side of the world, Jack Della Maddalena is quietly preparing for the fight of his life. In his Perth gym, the sound of pads echo as his coaches fine-tune his defense against Islam's takedowns. Jack's game plan is clear. Keep it standing, control the distance, and punish every failed shot. Islam's great on the ground, Jack admits, but he's never faced someone who hits like me. His confidence isn't arrogance. It's earned through precision, timing, and knockout power. As UFC 322 approaches, the tension is electric. Fans can feel that something historic is about to unfold. Will Islam Makhachev conquer a second division and cement himself as one of the greatest fighters of all time? Or will Jack Della Maddalena shock the world and bring the Dagestani dynasty to a halt? One thing is certain, when the cage door closes at UFC 322, it won't just be a fight, it will be a moment that defines legacies. As the fight approaches, it's clear that there are a lot of questions hanging in the air. Will Makhachev's wrestling be enough to control the bigger Della Maddalena, or will the Australian's striking and size prove too much for Makhachev to handle? It's a matchup that could redefine the careers of both fighters, and as the UFC world watches closely, it's sure to be a thrilling contest whenever it takes place.